Hey, people. We are back.
We made it.
Yes.
We're a little bit late. It's not my fault.
I mean, Love Island went on a little bit longer than was absolutely necessary. And then I felt very tired. But we're here.
She made it. She made it. She made it. I have been
ready.
Here. I've been waiting. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus.
Oh, it's fine.
I'm just saying.
Right.
But
we're here for you guys because we said we would do it.
We said we'll do it. We're here. So even though we have been given very little to work with. I'm frustrated. Like, I can't believe the way these people are wasting my time. Tell them don't waste my time.
Like, why was it left on a cliffhanger? We knew Sammy weren't going to do anything crazy. Hey, Lady Lyrics, we knew it. We knew she wasn't going to lips Luca, and she didn't. What was the point? What was the point of keeping us waiting?
Dead.
And we missed that part as well.
Yeah.
Both of us missed it, innit?
We both missed it. Because we were that excited by the cliffhanger. Do you know what? I'm angry. I'm about to say, you know when you're annoyed because you're like, yo, I just wasted my time. That's how I feel right now.
Like, I don't know how they're going to keep us going for another week. Truly. It's supposed to finish on the 17th. I have no clue how that is going to happen, because even if you threw in a whole load of bombshells, everybody's doing their thing, innit? Yeah. So you're not going to split up any couple that is there now. So what's the point? Like, done it on Monday.
You could split up Omar and Catherine. Oh, the right baddie. Omar could fall. Nah. I don't believe in him. All
right. Let's do
come on.
The key points that happened today. Right. So we had the boys in reverse, who they were gonna snog, marry, and pie, and again, nothing was actually out of the ordinary. Not even Casey. I thought Casey was gonna at least give us something.
But that also kind of solidifies to me that Casey is in it for he likes her. He likes her. Yeah, he likes her.
Or he wants to win. Casey, he just kissed Catherine, and he kissed Catherine because he was like, he likes the way she is. She has a lovely smile and how she treats Omar. And I was like, okay, Casey.
Catherine is the safe girl.
She's basically, and I hate that. Yeah. I hate that for her. But okay.
Why? What's wrong with
Because you're basically saying that she is the butters in there.
You're not saying that.
I can kiss her.
No.
I can kiss her and nothing happens. Gabby didn't say anything. Now, if he had kissed Grace, that would have given us some drama. If he had even have kissed Tina, because she's a fellow blonde, that would have given us some drama. No, I'm going to kiss the safe girl, Catherine. Did we hear him from Gabby?
No, because she's nice as well.
Great.
She's a good person. Look at me sticking up for Catherine. You're Catherine, and I'm sticking up for her.
I'm not going against Catherine. I'm going against them and their little fuckeries, their aggressions against black folk. That's what they were doing. But anyway, that's what Casey didn't give us any drama either. Chugs, I guess, was the most drama but it was out there already in the press release. So Chugs went and kissed Tina instead of Danielle. So everybody was like, ooh. He would marry Sammy because he said she deserves something good. She deserves a lot. And then he pied Ekin because she can take it. That's a cop-out.
Although, the one good thing from this episode was seeing Ekin getting pied so many times.
3 times.
Because it tells me that people are beginning to understand what they're dealing with. But continue.
So Sammy pied Ekin as well. And who else pied Ekin?
And then apologized.
Who else pied Ekin? I can't see. Who pied Ekin?
Sammy pied
Sammy did it, and...
Who pied Ekin? Tell us in the chat.
Was it Omar?
Was it Omar? I don't think it was Omar.
I didn't finish Omar's notes, so maybe I started to do something else. That's how dry it was. My notes are so incomplete. They're literally like one-liners. But... basically, so after it had all finished in the game, because I can't think of anything else that was Luca pied her for being mix-up. I'm glad Luca did that, actually. Thank you so much, KW. I'm glad Luca did pie Ekin because that was an essential. He needed to. It would have been a bit of a cop-out to buy Sammy when we still hadn't had Luca or Grace talk to Ekin about her meddling. So I'm glad. Though I still think we needed more smoke from that as well. But yeah, so then the biggest drama from it was Sammy going over to Ekin and saying, "Are you alright?" and giving her a hug for him pieing her, and Elma being, "Why the hell you doing that for? You don't need to hug her. You don't need to say sorry."
You see, Elma,
yeah.
Elma is the girl that will get her man beaten up. She's the one that will be in a rave. She'll get pushed by accident. She'll be like, "What are you pushing me for? I'm gonna get my man," and then run off. And then Sammy's gonna be like, "What?" Then he's gonna be smiling there with his teeth, and his teeth are gonna get knocked out. Like, that is the type of chick Elma is, like, because the way she was on smoke for no reason. Like, you were on smoke for the thing that you had told this woman. That you and Ekin had sat down and had it out.
Yeah,
we'd forgotten about it.
I had, but I knew it wasn't done. I did say after their little kumbaya chat that they had, it's not over. Now, I did think the smoke was going to come from Ekin, because I thought Ekin was going to be like, "You can't talk to me like that." But
no, Ekin's too smart for that.
Elma was on smoke again.
Yeah.
Would you say it was over the top, innit?
It was over the top, and I think what's happened is Elma is still, she's thinking, but I'm the favorite person in the villa, and it's like, Elma, that was weeks ago. Yeah. Now you're just behaving like a dickhead. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're one of the first people to go.
I felt the thing is, I do like Elma, and I didn't mind the smoke being on Ekin, but it was a bit harsh for what had taken place. Like, she was going on, like Ekin lipsed up Sammy like Kaz did Ronnie. Yeah. That's how she's reacting to it. Like, it was you snogged my man, and it's like bro, no. It wasn't that. She literally did give him a peck.
It was a little bit more than a peck.
But it weren't crazy. Like, and it wasn't for the way she, like, you could see Ekin was visibly shocked, although she had her back to her. But the venom in her voice of like, you didn't have to fucking do that. It was like, oh, all right, Elma, that's supposed to be your girl. Like, it was very.
But also, them things there, harsh. When you see that type of behavior come out in people, you have to distance yourself from them, because as Ekin did say, where she was like, when they did have their chat the next day, and she was like, "I noticed a vibe shift." It's like, yeah, you know what? When people change their attitude towards you, like, so they go on like, "Oh yeah, all's forgiven," but you can sense the change. Like, you need to cut off, because people like that, they will your shit. Absolutely.
But you don't like her. I think that's the thing where I'm 50-50 on the Elma thing. It was harsh, but I rate her for her straightforward chat in, I then put a question mark behind you in not so many words as she was saying it. It's like, once you did that, I don't feel like I can trust you. And she's saying it in her face. And I was like, okay, cool. It was just said very harshly. It was like, that was very fiery. And it was interesting how Ekin didn't have it back.
Yeah.
I knew she weren't that girl, but I was like,
I do like the fact that you're right, that Elma is actually the only person in the villa. Like, I'm surprised at Grace. I thought Grace would have said something to Ekin, but maybe now, do you know, actually, prediction, I feel like now that Elma has done what she's done, that's gonna open the door for Grace to be like, yeah, actually, you deserved it, because what you done to Luke, like maybe she'll also come in with a little bit of heat. There's a follow-up conversation.
I would like that for the girls to not be her backup dancer anymore. So I would prefer that. But again, Elma and Curtis. So when they're having their chat that same night, and Curtis is trying to be like, go on, do it. Do Curtis's voice when he's saying to Elma, like, Ekin was upset.
Ekin was upset. I just think you should have some empathy. Have some empathy.
Like, the empathy line, but the way she was like, "No, it's none of my business."
Listen,
I was that was the funniest part for me. That whole conversation, that was the highlight of the episode, and that only lasted like a minute and a half.
Curtis was the original send out you this evening. Like, look at big Ekin. Like, Ekin can talk for herself. You didn't need to come and do anything, and then you did come. And you didn't do anything.
No, because she had him up.
Elma had...
like, literally, he got gunned down. I was like, Curtis, it was not a match for her.
It was hard to watch, you know.
Oh, was you struggling?
Yeah, it was hard to watch, because I was just like, brother, like, stick up for yourself. Like, at least You know what it is, yeah? Is that even sometimes as a guy, if a girl's chucking it towards you, you can even just flex a little bit of masculine energy. So you know you're losing the argument. But you could be like, who are you talking to? Shut up! But there was none.
Much.
There was none of that.
But how is Curtis going to do that?
Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Shut up.
I think he actually did kind of try and say that to her.
But no one's taking Curtis seriously like that. But like if Curtis came up to you and said, "Bruv, I'm gonna punch you in your face," you'd be like, "All right, Curtis. All right, bro." Like, no one's taking anything serious.
She was saying to him respectfully, "Shut up, Curtis, babe." That's what she said to his face, man.
You know what? Like, KW said it. ELMA cussed him like she was cussing a girl because he gives off feminine energy. 100%. 110%.
Precisely. Like, yeah. No, he basically just got guns. But he tried. He tried and he got cussed out for it. Now, in that situation, as a man, if he wanted to like defend it for Ekin, what he needed to do was have both of them there.
Yeah.
And he could have been like, I'm backing you but let's have it spoken out. Like, so you just get them together and be like, I didn't even know that this was a thing, ELMA. I just went over and Ekin was crying. I think you two as friends should sort it out. Then you're there as like referee.
You don't have to be. It's not
it's not a one-on-one.
No, like at all.
Because that can be intimidating, but it's Curtis, so it's not gonna be. But you don't also want to get guns.
Curtis was the one being intimidated. What are you talking about?
And that's why Sammy didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
Although, like, you're getting gunned.
Although that said, when the conversation did move to Sammy, his youthness showed because he allowed them to use him as a pawn in front of ELMA. So when Ekin's coming along, like, yeah, because you were just being a gentleman. You were just being so happy. And Sammy didn't really know what to say or what to do. And he just skinning up with his veneers. And it's like, brother, like, can you not see how they are using you to make your girl look like a dickhead?
But he didn't fall for it hook, line, and sinker because he didn't, you know, if somebody's like, oh, I'll go and talk to her, like you've been used. No, but he didn't do that. Yeah. He should have he should have just carried on about his business. Yeah. He should have just left them to it. He should have been like, listen. Just said to Ekin, when you're ready, go and speak to ELMA and kept it moving.
It'd been like, I said what I said, I done what I done.
Yeah. Bounce. Yeah. He needed to cut out a little bit further, but I was glad that he wasn't trying to be like, oh, sorry guys, like, oh no, you know, I'm glad he wasn't trying to give excuses for ELMA. Yeah. That's the only, but I can imagine it would be a little bit hard for most people. Age aside, I think it would be kind of hard for folks.
No, I don't think it is that hard.
No.
Like, I don't think it is that hard. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you, if you're confident in yourself and you're smart enough to understand what is happening, so you've got Curtis and you've got Ekin in front of you, bigging you up essentially, whilst calling your girl a dickhead at the same time,
without calling her a
dickhead.
Yeah. Like, but they are doing that. But you were being a gentleman.
Because essentially what they're saying is you're too good for her. That's what they're saying. Yeah. But so you got to shut that down with the swiftness. Do you know what I mean? But anyway.
True. They were showing their colours, but it's
Curtis is absolutely sending Ekin to deal with anything. He's like, even if he's on the phone to the electric company and he's like, actually, I'm going to put my wife on, and then she's going to be the one that battles it's long.
Yeah, he's not that guy. He was trying to be a diplomat. He just didn't know. ELMA ain't about that.
ELMA was not doing up diplomacy today.
And why when ELMA and Ekin are having their talk, why was Catherine there again?
Can we have a moment of silence for the original backup dancer? Like, because you know what killed that scene is because we didn't even realize she was there until the wide shot. Like, the shot was just going back and forth between Ekin and ELMA, and then it went out wide, and then you just see Catherine there, like,
guys, I screamed. I was so pissed off. I was so like, why are you there again? It's unnecessary. You don't add anything to it, and let these two battle it out. Let the two E's just battle it out. Like, you actually don't need to be there
at all.
Zero to do with you. You ain't got to be in the scene. You ain't got to be there for them to switch on you. Just why was she there? It was unnecessary, and it was just annoying. But again, I'm glad ELMA didn't let Ekin up. Like, she was it was the same energy. It's like, at
But
least
you know
she's
what, though?
consistent with it.
It's the same energy, but actually, you look unhinged because this ended days ago. This ended days ago. So even the next day, and you're
She
sitting
just
down
don't
having
like her.
yeah, but find something else to pop off on, because it is like no. Stormzy's backup dancer and the Villa backup dancer match. Yo.
I mean,
oh, Will, man. Oh,
yeah, it's definitely said ELMA laments too much.
yeah.
She does. She overthinks everything.
Yeah.
She overthinks it, but she's consistent in her point of view.
Yeah.
You know, she's not a flip flopper, but she needs to learn how to let shit go.
Yeah, she's showing clearly she has issues. Like Sammy should absolutely be taking note, because listen, the moment that guy does the wrong thing, do you think you're gonna ever hear the end of it?
Nah.
No.
Because as she said, she can forgive to an extent, but she doesn't forget.
Yeah, no. It's like, it's all right. I don't need that. I'll just keep it moving. we don't need to chat again. Like, I must beg for your forgiveness. Are you all right?
Basically. It's basically what she said to Ekin. Like, you know, so we're okay-ish is how she left it.
It's like, well, then that's gonna have to be how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because after this conversation, I ain't got nothing to say to you. We've got a week
left. It's like, it's okay.
It's like, no, mate, forget it.
All right, so recoupling.
No, you missed out.
What did I miss out?
No, you didn't. Let me shut my mouth.
Was there anything interesting?
It was about Catherine, but it's cool because that's coming. No, you did miss it out.
What
Catherine
happened?
Talking to Omar. That was after the.
Let's give our Black Love story their moment. So Catherine was vexed with Omar for kissing Tina again.
That's the second time.
Yeah,
that's the second time.
Is that her accent?
I'm trying. Please, I need more time with it.
Yeah, she was vexed with Omar because what the hell are you doing? Why are you kissing the same chick again? Are you telling me something? And Omar,
he was very forthright.
I think he was slick with it. It was a bit lyricky for me, actually, because I'm not sure. He didn't, when she said, why did you kiss her? He didn't give a reason why I picked her over any of the other girls. He just said, I put marriage more important than the snogging. Like, the snogging is just
that's the reason.
No. She said, why did you pick Tina?
Yeah.
I need a reason for Tina, not why did you not snog me? That's not what she asked. But and he when he said the marriage thing, it sent her head all goo gaga, and then she let that go.
You know what was brilliant is when she was like, "That's the second time," and then she was like, "If you do it again, it's bye." And then he said, what?
Bye.
It's bye. And then she went, "Well, I'm just not gonna talk to you." It's like, Catherine, we know that you can't. Like, we know that you are physically incapable of saying bye to this guy. Like, we know this.
No, but at least stick with it.
Nah, but because
you said it now.
Listen,
like, stick. Has she not learned from Grace? Put a line in the sand. Like, say you do that to me again. That's my second. Third is a no-go. It's not happening again. You've said it. Stick by it. Why are you now being like? And it would hurt. I'm saying it will hurt my feelings. Stick with what you say. You can backtrack when you get there, but at least in this moment, stick on the word of it.
He can't take you seriously now. How can you even take this girl seriously? You're like, I can do what I can do. I'll get away with it. Like, you know it.
Basically, while Tina's still there. Like, it's actually not okay. And at least kick up a little bit more of a fuss.
Yeah.
Like,
it was too easy.
That's why even my notes were like 2 lines. You had a little Barney, like it's 30 seconds, and then you lipsed him. Catherine.
It's long.
Yeah, he finessed her. He absolutely did finesse her.
That's what he thinks what Catherine eardrum needs. Oh, that's what he thinks Catherine's eardrum needs. Why did he kiss we want to listen, at the end of the day, Omar just wanted to play in the snow.
He fancies her.
He played in the snow twice.
Yeah.
And there's nothing Catherine could do about it. Nothing.
Until Tina comes along and is like, actually, I kind of could get with Omar. I don't think that's her speed, but she ain't on chugs, so she ain't
on chugs, and all they need is a couple conversations, a little click, and then there's going to be a problem. Yeah, he kissed her because he could. And that's what he's shown. Because where were the consequences?
There was none. There was none. Like you got to actually like lip say. You got a prize.
I am willing to put money down that before the end of the series, we see another kiss.
Omar and Tina.
Third, yeah. If not Tina, he will. Because also she opened it out because she was like, "Don't mess up with anybody." She did open it, but he is going to mess up before he will mess up.
All right, recoupling.
Yeah.
The boys are picking again. And that's how I know something has gone wrong. Somebody was supposed to go home a little while ago, and that didn't happen because there was like something, was it Lucinda? There was another bombshell who was in South Africa who decided I don't want to do the show anymore, and she went home.
Oh.
So it's probably all messed up with who is there. So the boys were picking again. They said pretty much what we had heard them say. Like, obviously, Ronnie picked Harriet. He basically loves her. Curtis picked Ekin Sue.
He basically loves her.
Well, no. Well, he was trying to make out like she's such a softie.
No. Curtis, anyway, as I said, Ekin Sue's brand of juju, top notch.
he's hook, line, and sinker. Yeah. Omar picked Catherine. Said that her smile is amazing. She's made the experience the best. He wants to build on the outside with her. Are we now invested in their black love story? Are we invested yet?
No.
It's been over a week.
No, I'm not invested. Like,
no. I feel like they're going to stay together. I'm almost
they are really not
believing them.
They really aren't.
I don't know.
Listen, by the time my man gets back to South London, it's a wrap.
Oh no, Heathrow is where it ends. But I think for the duration, like the next week of Love Island, if they give us another week, I wouldn't mind if they just deaded it on Monday. But if they give us a whole other week, I think they are going to try.
What can they possibly do for a week?
I have no idea. Maybe they're going to do the baby challenge.
Oh, why? We don't need to see that.
I don't know.
There's nothing.
I have no idea what else they could do.
Give us a free.
So, let's see what happens. And then we had Sammy picked ELMA. I don't know if Sammy forgot what his lines were or if he became emotional.
No, he became emotional.
Was it emotions?
He was overcome with emotions for his MILF.
His little Turkish delight.
his MILF Turkish delight.
His Turkish delight. Oh, I don't know. I think he fluffed his lines. But either way, she was very happy with him. Casey picked Gabby and said that she has the best eyes and arse in the villa.
And then he also said she has the big heart. But he was making this. I don't think anybody clocked that. Like,
Casey is fast becoming one of my favorite people.
I like him. I like him.
He just makes me laugh.
I like him.
I don't know. I am not sure why I suddenly find Casey hilarious by his jokes. Luca picked Grace. No surprises there. And as he was talking, and I was looking at the sincerity in his acting eyes, I was like, I think these two are going to win.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yes, Luca and Grace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a shame. But I don't know if ELMA and Sammy can beat them. That's the thing.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
It's Luca and Grace's to lose, basically.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He does something or she does something, but yeah.
Speedo boy. Yeah, I don't know why going for those Speedos and Casey. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. We don't need that.
But it's because everybody keeps on saying he's got a big package. I think he wants to like share it and show everyone. Okay, moving along swiftly. Chugs, he picks Tina, which is no surprise to anybody, and we say goodbye to Sammy and Danielle. Mm-hmm. And that all happened at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And it could have ended there, but
because who really wanted to watch Maya talk to Tina and Sammy? Like, nobody.
To tell us.
And what did we get from it? What did we get from it?
All we got, the only smidgen of a nugget, is Sammy saying she isn't sure about Luca and Grace.
She said that in the villa.
She did. But that's the only thing. That was it. Like, she did say the others were kind of tight. She was like, everybody was kind of tight in there. But she's not sure about Luca and Grace.
Mm.
But that's it.
Stephanie says Luca and Grace are scary.
What, together?
Yeah. No, Grace is scary. Like, I'm sure most of you must have seen that meme going around of that white girl having up the little white boy. And then what's she saying? It's like, I'll bang you up, bruv.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'll bang you up. And then the caption is like, this is basically Luca and Grace.
Basically.
And I don't think they're far off. I don't think they're far off.
That is exactly
but also, I feel like ELMA actually has that energy with Sammy. Like, we saw that today. Where like, what are you apologizing for?
Yeah,
like, it's the same energy.
Yes.
It's like, yeah.
Definitely same area. But yes.
But yeah.
So
that was that was the episode, man. And it was not amazing.
It was not. Let's see what Sunday brings.
Yeah.
We will be back again. So, yeah, did we do
Sunday night?
Yes, we'll be back on Sunday night. And we will talk about it some more. We're cutting off a little bit earlier than the Friday night usual because I'm still not well and I feel like I need to sleep. So sorry guys, we will be back next Friday for Friday Night Live properly.
Yes.
Yeah. And do we have a guest? We're trying to see if we can get
trying
someone.
to think.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye,
have a great
guys.
weekend. See you on Sunday. Bye.